Hi guys, in the last video I did 3 different bases for mixing with your tube paints. How to make them stay true to colour, be a little bit brighter, or totally pastel them out. So in this one I figured I'd use some fluorescent pigments so you can see what happens when you mix different bases with different pigments. So in there we have some fluorescent pink. I'll mix in some Joe Sonia gloss varnish so I can disperse those. Whenever you're using pigments, wear an N95 mask bare minimum, because you don't want to be breathing pigments in while you're mixing them. They're harmful to your health, and we'd rather you live long enough to enjoy paint pouring. So please wear a mask. I mean, everybody should have them these days. So we'll give that a bit of a mix. Like so. So that's just the pigment all dispersed in the pourer medium, not pourer medium, the Joe Sonia gloss varnish. First up, we will use a neutral base. So your neutral base stays clear when you mix your paints into it. As it dries clear. So whatever your colour you mix up, it stays pretty much identical to what you mix. So a way to test whether it's a neutral base, put it on your finger, rub it together, and it should vanish. Now I've got paint on my hand, so that really didn't help. Let's do it again without some paint on my finger end. Okay, we'll try that finger. Rub it in. It all goes clear. Which is in the other video anyway. I'll do that with all the other different bases in the other video, which I'll leave a link to in the description in case you missed it. So when you mix your pigments in with that, they stay a nice, bright, vibrant, fluorescent pink, and it'll dry that colour because it dries clear. So the base doesn't affect it. Whatever your colour is there, it will dry that colour. Next one, we will use a extra bright base. So we'll put some of that in. Give that a mix. Now this, you will notice it slightly pastels it out, but as it dries, the colour comes back. It actually gets a brighter sort of colour to it. Perfect for your fluoros, neons, that sort of stuff. You can mix other colour pigments in with it, but you will lose some of the shimmer and colour shifts and things like that, which you don't really want to do, but you can if you really want to. Okay, so the colour difference between the two, pretty hard to see, but that one there is actually quite a lot brighter than what that one is. That's a little darker, the way it came straight out of the pack. That one there is a little bit brighter. Now we will mix it with the accent base, and that will turn it pastel colour, and when it dries it will still be a pastel colour. Okay, so we throw that in there, give this one a mix. So now that you mix that in, it turns it pastel. That's because it has titanium white in it. And that pastels it right off. So, there's the camera, there it is. So that one's pastel compared to that one. And then when you put all three together, you've got your pastel one there, that one is your neutral, and that one there is the other one. Extra bright. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, you can still do the same thing with your pigments, like you did in the last video with the tube paints. But I don't advise using accent base for any of your real nice pretty looking pigments like Fairy Floss or Golden Peach, things like that by This Little Piggy, or any of the Pearl X type things, Russet Red, the list goes on. But yeah, it really washes out all the fancy little shimmer and shine and all the little colour shifts and things like that. So fine for tube paints, neons, fluoros. Don't use it for anything else. You'll be disappointed when it dries. Alright guys, hope this was informative. You guys take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And the description for the previous video, well, the link for it will be in the description. So you'll be able to go back, have a look at that one if you've missed it, and then watch this one on the pigments. So you've got tube paints, then pigments. Alright guys, take care. Bye.